Good evening, guys. Oh, I just finished watching this. Well, I got to wait for a few minutes. I can't say what I want to say now that I'm monetized, but this wonderful chat show, and this was good. So let's see who we have in the house. Oh my God. I am just, I don't know what to think of Dante. I don't know what to think of Dante at all. This is just crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna drop the link because I see Katie is here, and I told her I would drop the link. She watches the show, so she's gonna come up if she wants to. I'm going to drop it, and she can come on up. And there we go. There is the link. So, how is everybody this evening? And believe it or not, I just got off the phone with Yvette, and I see she's in the chat. So, hi, Susan. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. Hi, Katie. How are you? Let's see who else we have here. Glenda, how are you doing? Nurse 007. What's up, baby? James Bond is in the house. Let's see. I am, this is, girl, we're going to start out with Brittany as soon as she gets on here because I am just too through with this show, but it is getting better and better and better. And I did not put my glasses on. I don't know why. And they're sitting right here. Sorry, guys. Let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't put my glasses on. But so tonight's episode, it was called, what was it called? Halfway there or something. I can't even remember no damn more. I forget what the name of the show is. Halfway Handoff. This is what it's called. So we had Brittany again. She's talking about Ray. She hasn't had sex in a year and a half. Ray is getting out of the halfway house the next day. So, she's talking about, she's putting their names and stuff on the wall, and he's coming home to mama. She's excited. Hi, Miss Manda. Welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's got to find a hiding spot. Okay. So she's talking to him and she's excited that he's coming home. Hi, sweetie, welcome. And she's excited because he's going to be on confinement and he won't be able to leave the house. So he's going to come home. They're going to put an ankle monitor on him. And, she goes in. Now, is it me or does she look like she have a chin implant? Look like she has a chin implant to me because it doesn't look like it moves. It's just, and then it hangs really. I don't know. It's just me. But whoever she had doing her makeup, she needs to fire them. She needs to fire her makeup person. That's all I'm saying. She needs to fire them. So, she's excited. She asks him if she's going to be the only one that's coming to pick him up. Thank you. And he says, yes, you're going to be the only one. And so, she wants to get him. Like I said, she hasn't had sex in a year and a half. So she's all excited. She gets to go pick him up and she's out in the woodland. So she goes and picks him up and guess who pulls up? Grandma pulls up. Grandma pulls up in her truck. She is coming to get her baby. So he's supposed to be paroling. The address that he's paroling to is his dad's address. So, but he was coming to her house. Then he's thinking that her parents are going to come over that night when he gets there. He doesn't know that her mother doesn't want to meet him. And she hasn't told him that, hi, Celestial Dragon, how are you? Welcome. So he doesn't know that her mom does not want to meet him. First of all, you're starting off the relationship with the damn lie. You have him thinking that your parents, well, maybe not tomorrow night because it's such short notice, but you're starting off with the lie. He started off with the lie as well. Well, he was in jail 4 years, whatever it was. It's a lie because he lied to you about his father, about the situation they were in. We see the house here they have out here. It's a huge home, it's a beautiful home. And so they both align to each other. I don't see this going anywhere. Nothing is heading for trouble to me. So, but she's thinking about the dream wedding, how she wants to have the nice wedding dress for the wedding ceremony, and then she wants to have a nice fitting outfit um for the reception, which I did the same thing. I had a wedding dress, not a wedding gown. I bought it at a boutique. And then for my reception, I changed this to this one piece red jumpsuit. It was bad as hell. I got the pictures too. So, good evening. So she wants to do that. So she wants to do the change thing. So, okay, fine. But you don't need anything tight fitting, my opinion. Don't do it. But and I just don't see this relationship going anywhere. So that's just me, I guess, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Just lies upon lies upon lies. So, oh, there she is.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
I'm such a mess right now. I told my husband, I'm like, I'm hopping on for a few minutes.
Katie, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Katie Ruggieri. We connected because I teach forensics, but I'm also obsessed with all things reality TV. So I've been watching
Yes.
all of Heidi's videos the last couple of weeks.
So Katie is going to come on. I have Rodney Reed's set for tomorrow. Nosy said she should be good for tomorrow. We're waiting for Heather Stubbs, which is Stacey Stites' cousin. So, and then
That's
we have Isis. She's going to probably be on too, as well as yourself. And I sent you the documents. What did you think?
that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's just some of them.
Yeah.
That's not all of them, but it's a lot. So, but you were excited to get into the forensics part
Oh
of it.
yeah, no, I started writing like a bunch of questions down. I'm all about it now. I'm at the
So,
gym today listening to stuff.
what do you think about Brittany and Ray?
Did you? I saw an interview with her. They're still together,
Yes,
to
they
my
are.
knowledge.
Yes, they
I don't
are.
know. I kind of like him. I kind of like him. Do you like him?
I just don't see it because she's too needy. And I'm gonna be like his grandmother. She's got this beautiful home in the woodlands. If everybody's not familiar with the woodlands in Texas, it's like the newer version of River Oaks. She has this beautiful home out in the woodlands. And I'm gonna be like the grandmother. You got all of this going on for you. Why do you have to go to prison to meet a man? Yes, Katie is very, very pretty. I was about to
Oh
say
my
that
goodness. Thank you. I'm like, I just got out of the shower. I'm wearing my pajamas, so I appreciate it.
oh, Leah, but so that's just my way of thinking. Now, I don't see them. I really don't see them lasting. Period. Whether it's 6 months, a year, I just don't see them lasting because, from what I see, she doesn't look like she would be his type. So I think once he finds someone else that's, more suitable with
Yeah.
something else going on in their life, she's going to be an afterthought. That's
I,
just
I
me.
I cracked up when he said, "Did you tell? Are we going to go see your parents?" And she was like, "Yeah, they're super excited to see you."
It's a lie. It's just a lie. But again, needy. I get it. She was in a DV relationship. I understand, but
She doesn't learn.
she doesn't learn. She do- she doesn't learn. So
She's actually pretty sweet, though. I have to say, like when I saw her
she is
interviews,
sweet,
she's sweet.
but I want her to fire her makeup artist. Seriously,
Needs
they didn't
Tiffany.
do her any justice. The colors just don't blend well with her skin
No,
tone or nothing. So
I'm
yeah, we
not one
need
to talk. I don't do anything,
no,
but
but
I hear you if you're on
yeah, we
TV.
need to do a better job. What did you think about her chin? Did you think she has a chin implant? because it doesn't move. And then it has this little dimple, and it's like right here. Yeah, she could have had an accident. They could have did some
That
reconstruction,
could have been it because it's a
but
little
it
dramatic.
just looks really, really funny.
It does. It does. She looks larger than life. She does. She's like a cartoon character. What?
Look what
Write an
dear Yvette
inmate, right?
said.
That's like plenty of fish times 1,000.
Yes, you got to go to seek an arrangement. Yvette, you do that. I'm going to sign up because you and I are close. We ain't going to sleep in the same bed, but we're going to
What's the
seek
other
an
one?
arrangement.
Paper dolls. What's the other one? Paper dolls, I think.
Yes. But she just looks kind of.
She's
So
yeah.
what did you think about? Let's see, Doug and Rachel. What did you think about Doug and Rachel? Thank
Yeah.
you, Miss Manda. She has a weird face. This part right
It's not
here, and
proportionate.
I was trying to get a picture of it, and I was trying to look on the internet just for a still photo so we can take a look at it and like dissect it because,
That's what
yeah.
we can do on the forensics podcast. We can look at the
Ooh,
ratio of her.
yeah. Girl, we're going to do that. And we're going to do just one on forensics. We're going to do
Mhm.
just one on forensics. I love that idea. So,
No, I didn't understand what was going on with Doug's the one of the two sisters. Like I thought she was crap, like calling out the little boy.
so you have Crystal, and his other sister's name is Ashley.
Who had Dougie? Little Dougie.
Ashley.
Yeah, I'm not a
Crystal's the one
fan.
that went in and changed the clothes that had the purple hair.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just felt bad that Ashley was calling little Dougie out.
So you have Doug Senior, Doug Junior, and then little Dougie. And
Hmm.
then wasn't another little kid's name Dougie as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I,
Doug is a
I
hot
agree,
mess.
Robin.
So here's what I don't understand. Okay. You have an ankle monitor on. Am I crazy? You cannot leave the house on the weekends. Father's Day is always on a Sunday. And
You just go.
Rachel, who you have paroled to, that's basically taken on this responsibility, is going to let this criminal who's been out for 2 days dictate to her where she's going to drive him to.
Yep. With the
Okay.
kid in the car. In the
With the kid
front.
in the car. He's going to be back in jail, just like his sister said. She doesn't know how, Crystal said that. She doesn't know how long he's going to stay out. But did you find it exciting that his mother would not
Won't come
come
out of the
out?
house. It reminded me of Armando and Kenny. With
Yes.
Kenny. Yes, I thought the same thing, but
Yes.
that was kind of a boss move on the mom's part. I'm sorry. I have 4 boys, so I
Armando and Kenny, exactly. But the mother, but when he called the sister the bitch word, did you
Mhm.
see the mother standing in the door
Yeah.
on the porch? I was like, okay, she refused. But his dad, Doug Jr. looks just like his dad, Doug
He
Sr.
does. He
Looks
does.
just like
He
his dad.
does. I like
But
the dad.
I like the dad, and he speaks really highly of Rachel.
Hmm.
I love that. He wants his son to do right by her. But you can see, I saw a bit of the control. He's a control freak.
I agree.
And even when he used to call her, when he was calling her and we heard him, he's always making demands.
Hmm. And he has no standpoint from which to make demands whatsoever.
Nothing.
Nope.
Thank you. There is a train wreck happening quick. It is. But, so he goes,
I agree, nurse.
yeah, he says, so are you going to come or are you going to just be like this the whole way? First of all, it's my car. You're not taking my car. What she should have did was, he kept trying to call his parole officer. Even though you made that phone call, you still didn't get permission. You knew what your terms were. You've only
That's
been
like
out
banging
for
out
2
of work.
days. 2 days,
Yep.
and and then he says he's used to doing what he wants to do.
But I don't understand that statement because you've been incarcerated for the majority of your adult life, so you're not used
11
to
years.
Yeah.
11 years.
Yep.
And you come out and you just,
I
I
know.
don't think Ashley was disrespectful she wanted to read the letters that she found in his room.
Oh, but I cringe though because that little kid's been through so much already.
But
I just
he's yelling at a grown, shut up. I mean, what? What?
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So, okay. But I don't know if you caught this. They were driving, and then, he said, oh, he says, I need to switch place. I need to hide myself a little bit. So then little Dougie gets in the front seat. He gets
Oh,
in the back
that's why
seat.
he got in the front. I'm okay. Okay.
Yeah. So then, the commercial comes back on. Production screwed this editing up bad. You see them back on the country road, and you see Big Doug sitting in the front seat. Editing was horrible.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I'm like,
It totally
what?
was.
So I'm just like, oh, Miss Manda says she thinks they broke up already.
Did you see the pictures? He's with somebody else that he was with. Yeah.
Girl, I got to go find those pictures because I've been a busy day. I'm going to go look and see. But, well, I know the other one is on the run, so with another woman. But anyway. So
it is a train wreck.
I'm just saying, so, and it's a 2.5 hour ride to Kalamazoo. So he said, set your clock. He said to set the alarm for 8:30. We need to be on the road. Is his math off?
Well, look who you're talking about.
Seriously, it's his math because he has to be home by 10 o'clock. First of all, it's already a Sunday. It's already a Sunday. You're only allowed out between 5, whatever, 8. It's a Sunday. You're not allowed out on the weekends.
He's clearly, I don't want to spoil anything, but he's on the lam. He doesn't care. I feel bad for the kid.
And then he's screaming at Crystal, yeah, Ashley was hard on little Dougie because she wants more for him. And, you didn't have him. He was happy. So now we know that Dougie wasn't always with his mother.
Yep.
He was with the sister as well.
When he was talking about Ashley, I thought Ashley was the mom.
I did too.
Yep.
Yes, I was looking forward to that. I'm like, oh,
me too. That was just like
mom.
A teaser.
But no, so that was good. So what else about that episode? Oh, no, when he put, when I saw white trash on his leg.
Is it spelled white trash, though? It's not white trash. Is there an E?
Yeah.
White trash.
White trash. It's supposed to say white trash.
Look at you said wit rash. I was like, you are white trash.
Because that's how he felt about his life. He never had anything. He didn't come from anything, never wanted anything. I'm like, so personally, your whole body looks like a damn map. That is disgusting to have all those. How are you going to go get a job with all this shit up in your neck, all over here? Really?
Plus, doesn't he have the proposal to Rachel on his body? I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he's
he has a proposal to Rachel and everybody else on his body.
5 other people. It's absurd. And if you look at the art, it's not even good. It's no.
It's like they dipped it. You know how they do it. Well, he's been in there 11 years. So that's probably where he got all the ink from. Yes, she shouldn't have taken him at all. So this is her third marriage.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Her last one, he passed away.
Is it the second or the third?
She lost her first husband, I think.
Yeah, and then the second one was also an inmate.
Mm-hmm.
He paroled to her house. And now this one.
She's hysterical, though, when she talks about it. She's like, I can't help myself. Because she's funny. I think she's smart.
I think we need to find her a man that's not in prison. Because she's got it going on for herself. Yes, thank you, nurse.
Yeah. He's not a dad.
Nope, he's not. We all love Dante.
100%.
What else about Rachel and Doug did I miss?
I was just laughing at her in the camping chair in the front yard, just looking like horrified, like she wanted to melt into the ground.
And
Like
did
when
you
this
see
is,
her grab little
yeah,
Dougie and hugging him? And I'm
that
like,
was, I know. She loves him. I don't know. I feel
yep.
bad.
Ooh,
That situation's sad. Yeah, I heard that too, Susan. There's a picture of him holding somebody. But
God.
he's posting on Instagram and he's literally breaking parole.
Yeah, but they're married. He and
Yeah.
Rachel are
He
married.
filed for divorce twice though.
Yeah, she filed for divorce, then she pulled it back. Then she filed again. So this
Yep.
time because they remind me of Ashley and Jay. You remember Ashley and
Yes.
Jay?
From 90 Day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
they remind me of them. They
Yep.
keep doing that cycle.
Yep. But
And
not
now they're
nearly as
really done
attractive.
because Jay got somebody pregnant.
Yep.
So, oh, but he said he wasn't going to mess up because he knew what he had. She was there to she was able to offer him and little Dougie a better life. Did
But
you believe that?
no, I don't think he respected her from the word go because he's
Nope.
yelling at her on the phone and everything. I'm like, no, no, no.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
And her mother called it. Her mother called it.
Yep.
She read him when she saw him. Oh, we are doing
Oh,
Dante
Lord.
right now. We're gonna do
Where's
Dante
little
right
Nicole?
now.
I looked for little Nicole in many stores. I couldn't find her.
I can't. I think
You
it's
can't
just
find her.
online.
Yeah, you
Look,
can't.
it's
That shit
just,
doesn't exist. Oh, right. You can't. That doesn't exist. I was in the store with my husband. I'm like, we gotta find little Nicole.
oh my God. I'm sorry. We have to do Dante. Not yeah. Let's
We've
do
got to do.
Dante. Well, my name for Dante is he is she is the user and he is he is being abused. So his name is abused because she's
That's
the user.
accurate. It's pathetic. It's
He is
sad.
pathetic. I hate to say that because I follow him on IG. He
No,
seems
no,
like
I
a
like
really
him.
nice guy, really fun. You can't be that naive. What do you think about this couple?
I don't know. It boggles my mind. But I was dying laughing when she said that she liked his teeth. What? I've never ever heard somebody compliment somebody's teeth before.
So, you know, she's on the
She
phone
doesn't like
with
men.
Girl, she's on the phone with Tia, the one that she had the little relationship with.
Yes.
And, he comes in and bringing her clothes. She goes to get dressed and he's like, you look good. She goes, how do you like my hair? It's up here. It's up here.
That was the best comment of the night. Give it to me.
I was rolling. Okay, so we have, and then, she's making a call. She's invited Tia out.
She
Her
makes the
friend
call
is
just
there
for
also.
underwear, though. Like, that's the best part. Oh, God.
Well, wait a minute. She don't have, here's my thing. He gave her $3,000. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Has she spent any of that $3,000 to get her hair done, to get her clothes? Has she spent any of that money?
Not that we know.
Okay. I'm just checking. I just want to know. So,
how many days have elapsed?
She's been out what?
Out.
She's been out a week.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Was it 3 days, a week?
I think she's been out a week. I think she said a week.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes, Doug seems very, very controlling. He is very controlling and ungrateful. He really is.
He's not nice.
Hi, I'm going to be, I love her name. I'll be me, you heard?
That's awesome.
So okay, so he's been out, but okay, so she gets dressed, and they go out. Audrey's there. He invites his friend Derek. Girl, what do you think about that restaurant scene?
Oh, I love Derek. I thought that was the best. What did she say? She's like, I'll see you in He's like, I won't see you in a week. Is that what he said? And she's like, I'll see you in 4 months. He's like, no, not gonna happen.
Girl. So, they get there to introduce it. He had a whole bunch of questions for her. That shit was funny. She said she had relationships with 6 people while she was in, but she slept with 4.
But the best was when she said, I called, what's her name?
Tia.
Tia. And he's like, you slept with her.
No, she asked, and she was like, why are you all in my business? And she goes, I slept with her once. That's a damn lie. You slept with her once. You done slept with her 15 times. Okay. So, these are the questions that Dante should have been asking. I said from the beginning, the reason why she didn't want him to come visit is because she had someone else visiting her. Yep. She wasn't in no damn hole, because if she was in a hole, she would have never got out on the time that she was supposed to get out. She would have got more infractions.
Yep.
So
she just got to parole right to her mom's house too, right?
Yeah. What Dante thought she was paroling to his house, but she wanted to go to her mom's house. Everybody comes out of prison and they got cell phones. Isn't that some shit?
Mm-hmm. Well, you heard Tony from Angela and Tony. Remember that? He had like $30,000 worth of cell phones. Who was the other one too that had it?
Everybody gets a cell phone.
But the one was hot.
When Lizzie came out, she had
That's what I'm thinking of, Lizzie.
Everybody had a cell phone when they came out of prison. And their cell phones are always better than the people that they're dating. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
That one I don't get.
No, he actually gave her $3,000 in cash. He gave her $3,000 in cash, which is crazy.
He goes, you bought yourself a white girl.
And that's what his friend said. Yep. And he said, you bought yourself a white girl. So, he's asking all these questions. And then she admits she slept with this one. And then, Dante gets upset. She goes outside and calls Tia. And Tia
it's super awkward to watch, is it not? It's terrible. It's terrible.
Tia can't make it. So you were going to get your ex-girlfriend to come out with your new man, supposed new man, while he is footing the bill for your night out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bold chick.
Bold. I was just going to say.
That's a bold ass chick.
Mm-hmm.
So then she says, he goes out there. How come she goes, what's wrong with you? You can't sleep with me. I told you I'm uncomfortable, but you're not uncomfortable to spend my effing money, are you?
But the best is after that whole explosion, then he starts to walk away and she puts her hand out. She knows the cameras are there. Yeah.
When she told him, I would love you even if you didn't have any money. Did you choke?
Oh, yeah. That's the biggest line of BS I've ever heard in my life. She's biding her time. Well, she was. We know she's already done. His
friend called him a dumbass.
I like the friend.
Derek is so smart because, and then, she goes home with him and, come here. What do you mean, come here? You know what I mean, girl. And then she gets on him. And then, they're kissing. Oh, she done woke the monster up. Really?
She couldn't be less attracted to him if she tried. And Heidi, I have loves coming out. I have to jump off in 1 second just because I got to get
baby, but
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm hiding out. We got too many people in this house.
That's fine, but I just wanted you. So I'm just so with that, they do that. She goes in the other room. He goes and pull out Nicole Jr.
Oh my God. I feel bad for him. He should just go on Tinder. Yeah, seriously, at this point, it's terrible.
Next week, she finds Nicole Jr.
all full of crusties, throw her in the dishwasher. I hope he at least puts her on one of the sticks.
Oh my God. Thank you for coming up, baby.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to go through and we're going to discuss Stan and Lisa, and then we're going to be through.
I'll leave you with the crimp. The crimp is killing me, but thank you for having me on.
You're welcome, baby. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye. Oh my God, guys. So Stan and Lisa. Oh my goodness. Now, I just want to say this. She left Stan that night because her son needed her. So she was going to go check into the hotel because she had $2,000 on her. And she checked into the hotel. She spent the night. She wakes up that morning. She's talking about how she thought that Stan was a good guy. And, the last 8 months that she's been with him, she feels like she wastes her time. Then she goes over to Haley's to get her hair done. We find out that Haley was actually in the treatment place with her in prison. Um, she does all of that. She gets her hair done, get the extensions put in. Still didn't make her look any better than what she looked, with the baldness or with the bald fade she had cut. She said she got into a fight and all her hair was pulled out. They must have beat the hell out of this woman to pull all her hair out of her head like that. So I want you guys to remember that in all this time, her concern was her son. She had to go and be there for her son. Not one time did I hear her call her son on this episode. Not one time did I see her go see her son on this episode. She had time to get up, go get her hair done, go get some clothes or change clothes, meet Stan, whatever the case may be. She did not go and visit her son. So everybody kept saying last week, was it really her son? Or was it her ex-boyfriend or ex-husband pretending to be her son? She already told him that she loves men. I mean, she loves women, everything else. So she goes to meet Stan, he's an asshole. She goes to meet Stan. And, Stan calls her while she's in the salon. And, he wants to do over. He wants to do it over. And she goes, okay, send me the text. I'll see. I'll think about it. The whole thing was, the point of you leaving was the fact that your son needed you. He knew your cell number as soon as you got out of prison. He called you. Your son needs you. And you still haven't made it to your son yet. But you went, you met Stan. She walks in with that dress on. And God, I almost dropped. She sounded like Clydesdale horses walking in those heels. That's what she sounded like. I do not sound like that in my heels. She sounded like a bunch of Clydesdales when she was walking. And then he told her she looked beautiful. Well, she looked better than what she did when he picked her up. But she should not have that dress on, not showing all of this, or she could have put some Spanx on to shape everything out better. But, she did her best. She cleaned up. She's sitting there talking to him. And, she was 30 minutes late to begin with. She's talking to him. And then he keeps telling her how fabulous she looks. And she says, I know it. You really look good. I know it. He keeps saying all of this. He said his reason for acting like that is because he wasn't drunk. He was tired and exhausted. And he really said some things he shouldn't have said. Okay. So she told him that if she didn't want to be bothered, she would have told him to, what was it? To hang a left and Kiss My Ass Boulevard. That's what it was. That was funny. But she's still sitting there and they're talking. And if you guys realize, he kept looking at her like I kept thinking about that straight jacket, that black pleather that's hanging up in the basement. He kept saying, let's go. We need to go now. Not one time did she bring up her son again. And then he says, where were you? And she says, what did she tell him? She goes, oh, I stayed at the motel and you're going to have to reimburse me. First of all, Where did she get the money? Stan, the money he put on the books. He said she put 5,000 on her books, and she that money just went to her. That shit was just funny as hell. So she wants this man to reimburse her. But if you remember when she was in a salon, she said that she was going to find some place to go, and she was just going to call her parole officer on Monday, and she would just deal with it then. So she that's not going to work out. We already know they get into this big ass argument because she has no intentions of sleeping with Stan. I cannot wait to see this because she probably is still trying to talk him into letting her son lives there. And she says that they tried it his way. Now they're going to have to do it her way. So I just can't wait to see all of this unfold next week. So I'm looking forward to that. And let me see. Let me look at your comments. Let me see what you guys are saying in this chat. Let's see. When it comes to Stan and Lisa. Well, she got the extensions at the at the salon where she was at. She had that hair cut. She probably lost some, but that hair was cut. Yes, Debbie. Oh my God. Yep, that was BS. She wasn't concerned about her son at all. Because if that was the case, she would have been with her son that day. Yeah, he gives me creepy, creepy vibes. He really does. Oh my God. Okay. Andrew said his mom was on the show. Andrew, who is your mom? Okay, so I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. I don't know. Okay, oh my God. Hmm. Katie, that was your son. He's so happy his mom was on the show. Oh my God. Yes, he did. Okay. She did. She said the girls in prison like her that way. That's exactly what she said in the car ride with Stan. Because she said, because I like girls. His mom, hi Kelly Brown. His mom is Katie. Katie was up here on panel with me for a few minutes. Okay, so our last and final couple is going to be Anessa and Jeff. It wasn't that long of a segment, but Anessa goes, she picked up some essentials and stuff for Jeff to bring to him at the halfway house. And he gives her some phony baloney story that they need to put an ankle monitor on him so he can't leave the halfway house because they didn't have, the guy told him he didn't have time to do it that day. Am I mistaken? But don't they put the ankle monitors on you? I thought you got ankle monitors when you were in prison or on the day that you're being released. Or do you get it the first day when you get to the halfway house? Because I'm trying to remember, because Doug came out, he had an ankle monitor on. Ray is coming out. Well, they're going to put his ankle monitor on him in the halfway house. So I guess it could be true. But she was looking forward to having sex because she hasn't had sex in 6 years or 6.5 years or whatever. But we already know that he's on the run with another woman. Yes, he is no good. So she drops this off, And then she said that her friend Kyle said that if you feed a dog, that they're going to keep coming, and that's exactly what he's doing. So I feel that Anessa is starting to see him for who he is. At least I hope she is, because he doesn't want anything from her at all. Nothing. Yes, that's another train wreck. Definitely a train wreck happening. So I've never heard that. I know if you say if you put out, he said that if you keep feeding a dog, they're going to keep coming. And damn, that was a good line. They've had some pretty good lines on the show tonight, but it was really good. I watched the premiere, like the first 30 minutes. I watched it early, and that's what made me decide to come live. I said, this is going to be a damn good episode. Ah, that's right. He didn't. He didn't. But you know who we haven't seen? Pickles will be on next week. Pickles is going to be on next week. I can't wait to see her because I miss watching her storyline. So she would definitely be on next week. And I think he gives her a jar of pickles and there might be a ring in it. I don't know why, because I thought they were already married, but they've only got 14 days together. Now, what shocked me was, who was it that's been out for 2 months? Oh, it was Ray. So Ray has been in the halfway house for 2 months, and it feels like their whole storyline is just flying by. But Ray had been in the halfway house for 2 months, and then he's going to be on an ankle monitor for 2 months when he's at Brittany's house. I forgot to mention that. No, but if you saw him when she was leaving, I could have swore that was him walking to go pick up the bag that she put on the table. But I'm thinking maybe somebody else was coming to pick him up, and that's why he didn't want to leave with her. Because I'm thinking, first of all, when you go to the halfway house, you got paperwork. When you leave jail, far as I know, I think I'm right on that one. They let you know that you're gonna be fitted for an ankle monitor or whatever. Um, uh, I can't think of her name. She didn't have Christiana didn't get an ankle monitor when she was at the halfway house, even when she left. So if you're at the halfway house, they're not going to put an ankle monitor on you unless you leave. But if you have a day pass, you're supposed, I don't know. This whole thing is weird to me with him. But I think he had somebody else coming. I really do. I think he had someone else coming to meet him and he didn't want her there. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for that. Okay, thank you for that. But she was just going to spend the day with him, and I wasn't sure. But yes, Debbie, I use your word, pickle juice. Pickle juice. She's the one that had the pickle costume on. What's her name? She's with oh damn, I can't remember her name until I see her face. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you pickle juice. Hold on. I'm gonna show you who pickle juice is. Pickle juice is going to be right there. Josh and Courtney. That's pickle juice. That's Josh. So that's who pickle juice is. They call her pickle juice because she had on a pickle suit. And so that's who that is, Miss Manda. But they will be there next week. I'm trying to see what you guys. So there was really nothing but Anessa and Jeff. She's dumb. He flat out said last week that she was nothing but an ATM to him, and he was just using her for the money. Yes, it's Courtney and Josh. Let's see. He was already signed and definitely went. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. He was signed up, and some other woman was going to pick him up. Okay. But does he have a parole officer when he's in a halfway house? Thank you, Stephanie. Pickleback shots. I've never had those. Okay. I'm sorry. I mean, got me laughing. Thank you. Let's see. Next week is going to be good, but tomorrow night, guys, we would definitely be doing Rodney Reed. That's going to be the update on what happened in the trial. I am actually looking forward to that. I've read a lot of the stuff that's been going on, but we have two advocates that want to be here. We have one that's recovering from surgery, so she might be able to make it, but she will be going to Bastrop on Thursday coming up, and we're going to do a live from the courthouse. So we're just going to probably at lunchtime, she's going to give us an update at lunchtime from the courthouse in Bastrop next week. But tomorrow we're going to be going through some stuff that happened this week. We know that Jimmy Fennell testified. I think it's like 18 witnesses so far. So we're definitely going to get into that. I also have copies of the signed depositions from the officers, from the forensic people, everything. So we have all of that. I have saved. We're going to put all of those up. So tomorrow I would definitely be doing Rodney Reed, and I'm actually happy. I'm looking forward to it. And I just cannot wait for this one. So I like the fact that we're going to be hearing it from the people that's been doing the advocacy for him. Hopefully Heather can come on tomorrow, because I know she's been at the courthouse every day of the week. Every day this week. She's sitting inside the courtroom. She's taking notes. Heather Stubbs is Stacey Stites' cousin, and she also believed that there's been a miscarriage of justice. So we see, so I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are going to be here with me tomorrow. We're definitely going to take a look at what happened this week during this hearing. So let's see. I would think too, otherwise the state wouldn't have any. Yep. So this is going to be good. And I really appreciate all the information that was sent to me. And I'm looking at that chin plant. It's going to be real good. Jurisdiction. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Mama Jays. Welcome, sweetie. Robin Millette, welcome. Yep. They're all there. No problem. Tell your son I said hi. Yes, he testified. Yes, he was on the stand. He testified. Yes, he did. He act like he can't remember what happened on the 22nd or 23rd. He says he don't remember saying that. He doesn't remember Stacey's funeral at all. Yes, he testified. He spoke. He did not take the fifth like he did the last time. So he testified. Yes, he did. So guys, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, by the way, Michael only served 2 days in prison, or in jail, which was time served for the child endangerment charges. So he's out. He showed up in court. Everything is good to go. Guys, please make sure you hit the like button on your way in or out. When you come in or you're going out, hit that like button, share, subscribe, make sure you're here. Yes, you see the chin plant. So I'm just happening to look, and it's frozen on my screen right now. Let's see. Yes, I tell Andrew I said hello. I'm going to say good night, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And I really enjoyed this episode tonight. So let's see what happens next week. I will check all you guys out then. Have a good evening. See you later. Bye.